Let's go over some of the major feature updates in Unified PAM and see how these capabilities help organizations with better holistic identity security. Secure file transfer. This feature enables administrators to securely transfer files between systems over SSH protocol. Transfer files between local and remote systems accessible from PAM using their stored login credentials. You can carry out a bidirectional file transfer from your local computer to a remote system or between remote systems. DevOps Secrets Management. This feature allows teams to store and retrieve secrets securely across CI/CD pipelines, command line environments, and programmatic interfaces. Whether you're automating with Jenkins or Ansible, working in the terminal, or building internal tools that require access to secrets, Securden ensures they're never exposed in plain text or config files. Secrets are securely retrieved through REST APIs, plugins, and scripts for popular DevOps tools, command line interfaces or CLI, and SDKs, and are delivered at runtime to prevent misuse or accidental exposure. Risk Intelligence with User Behavior Analytics. This feature helps organizations detect and respond to security threats by analyzing all privileged user and account activity that occurs in Unified PAM. UBA continuously compares current user actions against established behavioral baselines using machine learning and AI. Suspicious activities, such as off-hours access, are flagged as anomalies, and an alert is sent immediately to the IT administrator. All deviations in privileged activity are assigned risk scores, enabling IT admins to focus on the most critical threats and reduce alert fatigue. By auditing user behavior and establishing a baseline of normal activity, Securden enables proactive defense against insider threats, data exfiltration, and security breaches. Connections Management Interface. The Connections tab neatly organizes all possible remote connections for instant access to IT resources like servers, desktops, and databases. Users can launch connections to assets with a single click and have their most commonly used devices at their fingertips. Session Control. As an administrator, you can not only monitor a session live, but also take over an active remote session launched by a user. This gives you control over the connection for assistance. Vendor Access. This module allows you to grant just-in-time secure remote access to internal resources for external third-party vendors without the need for VPNs, agents, or firewall port openings. Read-only replica servers. In case the primary goes down, you can configure read-only servers where users would be able to carry out all read operations until the primary or secondary servers are active. VMware Integration. Securden connects to your vSphere server and fetches the details of all virtual machines managed and populates the list of local admin accounts, services, IIS app pools, and dependencies on these machines. Once the accounts are added in Unified PAM, you can carry out password resets on these accounts and launch connections to the virtual machines. Cloud Infrastructure Entitlements Management, CIEM, lets you discover and manage entitlements across multi-cloud environments to understand the scope of access, find excessive standing privileges, and resolve risks. Privileged Task Automation. This feature lets you automate the execution of repetitive tasks that require higher privileges to be run. You can create predefined list of tasks, APIs, scripts, command sequences that users can execute. These tasks will leverage privileged accounts stored in Securden for execution without revealing them to the user. Self-service password reset empowers users to regain access to their domain accounts securely and independently. With password self-service, end users can reset Microsoft Entra AD, Google Workspace, and Active Directory passwords and unlock their accounts anytime without intervention from the IT administrator. Ephemeral Access. Securden Unified PAM allows users to launch connections to target systems within the organization's IT environment via an ephemeral, temporary user profile created at the time of connection initiation. This adds an additional layer of security to remote connections, effectively eliminating the risk associated with standing privileges. Pre-configured for specific user and asset combinations, ephemeral user profiles are generated when a connection to the target asset is initiated. These profiles grant only the minimum privileges necessary for the user to perform their tasks on the target machine. Once the activity is complete, the account and any associated artifacts are deprovisioned and rendered obsolete.